Hey y'all, it's me, Lynn Daniel, coming today from my Lynn Daniel channel here on YouTube. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well. It's been almost 15 days since I was stung by the scorpion, so I'm just making a record of how I am holding up and doing after such a weird experience. Today I want to talk a little bit about my responsibilities this summer, all the things that I'm doing to prep for school, my study, and then just for myself, for rest and recreation and self-care. So next year I will be teaching 10th grade English and in the Leadership Academy. And so I don't know what it's going to look like yet, though. Teachers, the conversations are still going on about if we will be fully on campus, if we will be fully online, or a hybrid, a combination of the two. Some school districts here in our state are implementing online for an online option for parents and students. And so, yeah, that gives you like the framework of, the idea of what school will be like. But for the 10th grade curriculum, I'm looking at all the stories that I need to read. So a few of these I have already read. It's been a while, so I'm going to reread them to refresh myself. But we are reading Harrison Bergeron, A Sound of Thunder by Ray Bradbury. Kurt Vonnegut wrote Harrison Bergeron, The Man in the Well. And we're reading Everyday Use by Alice Walker. And then we have other articles that we will be using. And so I just need to make sure I read those pieces of literature. Before we ended the school year, though, we were looking at alternative grading assessment. So Grading Smarter, Not Harder. And this is a resource that helps teachers to look at ways to motivate students to learn through assessments, both formal and informal assessments. And this is a pretty cool book because you can just go to the section that you need. You don't have to read it straight through. And it's about 180 pages, 5 chapters. So it's a good resource, though. It's got a lot of doable, usable, practical strategies for teachers. And then for my own recreation, so I have been listening to a variety of people, their blogs and their podcasts. And so this Dr. Shiva, v.a.shiva, he wrote this book, The System and Revolution. This book is about 115 pages, 3 parts. And they talk about, the parts talk about the system, your body in the system, and the revolution. And it's looking at systems thinking, which I'm quite familiar with because where I taught previously back home, that was one of the, we taught students about systems thinking, looking at inputs, looking at outcomes and connections. So I'm going to enjoy this book. He has, Dr. Shiva was born in India. His family moved to the United States when he was a young boy. I think he said they moved to, I want to say Patterson, New Jersey. He has 4 degrees from MIT. It's quite interesting. He says he's the inventor of email, even though there's another man who passed away like 4 or 5 years ago who was credited for being the inventor of email. But Dr. Shiva presents evidence that he indeed was the inventor of email at the age of 14. So that's quite interesting. And he also talks about racism and why he is not really credited with that invention. So I'm going to read that just for my recreation. And then finally, I will be working on, of course, continuing with my study. And my colleagues and I are going to be collaborating on some more writing. So I got a lot going on. And so it's perfectly fine that I took a few days to get some rest in. after getting stung by that scorpion. Tomorrow will be 15 days. And so I was able to get my body some rest. And now I can dive back into all the stuff that I'm doing. But I will say, for my self-care, I've been drinking apple cider vinegar daily. Someone recommended that I have tea with cinnamon in it like a couple of times a week. These things just to kind of help my body like calm down and be in a balanced state and in a healing state. And when I do have salad, add like ginger, add garlic to my salad, onions, and have a mixed probiotic every day. So, all right, y'all, that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments in the comment sections, questions. If you've read any of these books, let me know. And I think if you haven't, maybe it won't hurt you to do it, to read some books. All right, be blessed. Bye.